But that's going to be tough. They lost several when Gorsuch was nominated. So they're targeting two Republican moderate women, Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska. And the key issue there is abortion. More than 2 generations of American women and men have now lived with the constitutional right to abortion. If the battle's on that ground, the Democrats might have a chance. Robin?
We'll see. Terry, thank you. And George will have live coverage of the president's announcement at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC.
We'll see if the president can keep the suspense going until then. And as he mulls his decision on the Supreme Court, president also facing new tension with North Korea. Tough talks this weekend between Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and North Korean officials. A far cry from the kind words between President Trump and Kim Jong-un. Our chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl is tracking all the latest. And John, the North Koreans seem to be taunting Pompeo.
This was Pompeo's 3rd trip to Pyongyang, Georgia, and by all accounts, it did not go well. For one, he didn't even get a chance to meet with Kim Jong-un. After his meeting with Kim's lead negotiator, the North Koreans put out an incendiary statement calling the U.S. approach cancerous, saying it increases the risk of war. And then they said this: the outcome of the talks is extremely worrisome. The United States is fundamentally mistaken to think that even their gangster-like requirements are acceptable. Reacting to that, Pompeo said that the U.S. is simply trying to get Kim to keep the commitment that he made to give up his nuclear weapons.
And so if those requests were gangster-like they are, the world is a gangster, because there was a unanimous decision at the UN Security Council.
The bottom line, George, this looks like a serious setback.
Boy, it sure does. John, meantime, over the weekend, the president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, back out. He was on This Week yesterday, saying he's not worried about Michael Cohen cooperating with prosecutors, but has his toughest words yet for Robert Mueller, the special counsel.
He sure does. He said that the special counsel investigation is, and this is a quote, the most